Welcome back to my channel. Got something new today from Alice Cooper. I'm a big, long-time fan of Alice Cooper. He has a new album coming out called Detroit Stories. It's due February 26th, and the lead single is called Rock and Roll. Now, this is inspired by Alice Cooper's hometown. It tells about how Detroit was a center of heavy rock in the 60s and 70s. In the late 60s, Alice Cooper, he went to different places. He went to Phoenix, Arizona, then he went to California. He tried to make it, but they were never really accepting of his sound. But he went back to Detroit, and they took him in because they knew he was a native. They knew he was from there. And Detroit was, like he says, a birthplace of heavy hard rock music. A lot of musicians came from Detroit, for example, Ted Nugent, amongst others. Detroit was a place that took Alice in. They accepted his music, they accepted his elaborate stage show. So how will the new album sound? Alice Cooper, he's always changing styles. You know, he might do hard rock, he'll do metal. He had like a new wave period. He did hair metal, he did industrial metal, and he's done other styles. But this one, I think it's going to be more leaning towards the hard rock 70s style. Last year he released an EP called Breadcrumbs. It is supposedly like a precursor to this album. It has that like 70s raw, almost like a punk rock sound to it. So I think Alice Cooper wants to kind of follow in that sound. The new album will also feature the surviving members of the original Alice Cooper band. Alice Cooper also released a single in May, which was about the coronavirus lockdowns, and the song was called Don't Give Up. Now there's another song with Don't Give Up in the parentheses. I'm not sure if it's the same song or not. So with that being said, let's go through the track listing of the new album. Okay, the first song is Rock and Roll. This one he just released. I'm going to cover it in a minute. Song number 2, Go Man Go. Song number 3, Our Love Will Change the World. This kind of sounds like a ballad. You know, let's see how it is. Song number 4, Social Debris. Song number 5, $1,000 High-Heeled Shoes. Song number 6, Hail Mary. 7, Detroit City 2021. 8, Drunk and in Love. 9, Independence Dave. 10, I Hate You. 11, Wonderful World. 12, Sister Anne. 13, Hanging Onto a Thread, open parentheses, Don't Give Up, close parentheses. I'm not sure if this is the same song as the one he released in May. And 14, Shut Up and Rock. So the song titles have like a very 70s feel, almost like a play on words, like his older albums that he released in the 70s. Okay, the song Rock and Roll. So this starts off with Alice Cooper singing. It has a really nice groove to it, like a nice heavy bass sound. And he's telling stories about these different musicians who are like trying to make it in the music scene, you know, more specifically trying to make it in Detroit. It has like a 50s rock and roll vibe to it. It's almost like if Alice Cooper contributed a song to the Grease soundtrack. That's kind of how it felt to me. It has some keyboards in it. I like it. It gives it a little of a Deep Purple feel. It has 2 guitar solos. The first one is very groovy, very 70s sound, and the second guitar solo is a little faster, more of a shredder. So I'm really excited about this new song. I really like the sound to it. It has a nice 70s feel. I'm hoping the new album is going to be kind of a more of a return to the 70s. I know he said he's going to do a lot of different things, maybe mix up styles. Hopefully it won't be like the Welcome to My Nightmare sequel. That was very mixed up. He did a lot of like pop and hip hop. I'm hoping it's not like that. It should be more of a heavy rock style, maybe a little bit of a punk rock style too. It's interesting to hear because we never know what Alice Cooper's gonna deliver for us. You know, this guy's been putting out albums since 1968, and he really hasn't taken a break for more than maybe 4 or 5 years between albums. I mean, the guy's been like putting out albums, I mean, before I was born. You know, I am definitely a big fan of Alice Cooper, and I'm really excited to listen to this new album. I really can't wait for it. So let me know in the comments section, what are your expectations for this new album? How do you think it's going to sound? Are you excited to hear it, or maybe you're not a fan? So let me know down there. And with that being said, that's about it until he releases some new music. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I upload about 6 times a week. I do rock and metal reviews. I do rankings. We have some upcoming music from the Foo Fighters coming up. I have some metal releases coming up. And there's a new single by kind of like a super group, the Sons of Slash, Scott Weiland, and Robert Trujillo. So that's interesting. I'm going to cover that one next, probably tomorrow after this video. Until then, see you soon. Keep rocking.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Check out my other videos. Wait, that one there is pretty cool. That one there is pretty cool. Definitely. Some good stuff here. Check it out.